numbers. We all sort of take our local bank for granted until it's gone.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, you look at all the ones that have closed, maybe temporarily during this pandemic, but the bottom line is it may be closing for good. So here's a question. How long will your neighborhood bank branch be there? We're using them less often, so now banks are beginning to rethink the whole idea of branches.
Big legacy banks are starting to close their branches. Global market intelligence research shows almost 4,000 banks were closed and only around 1,000 branches were opened. Wells Fargo alone reportedly closed 221 of its bank branches, the biggest branch closure among its peers.
Now what?
While banking institutions are stepping on the brakes and closing down more physical locations than ever, Fintechs have their foot heavy on the gas. In the swarm of Fintech companies, one company seems to rise and dominate, and it's none other than SoFi. Legacy banks closing down physical locations at an alarming rate isn't a good sign for those who are invested in them. But for Fintech, this is a massive opportunity, and according to SoFi CEO, $1 trillion opportunity. This is why we love SoFi. With the current market cap of around $7.5 billion, if SoFi were to ever crack $1 trillion valuation, that would mean 133.33x from where it is today. I don't know about you guys, but with our current position, that return is more than enough to retire. Obviously, $1 trillion is a long shot. Only if they make it 1/10 of the way there, that's still a roughly 13.33x, which in our opinion is a home run. In this video, we're going to discuss why we think SoFi is not only a strong candidate to take up some of the market share being given up by the legacy banks, but in our opinion, one of the best positioned. We're not financial advisors, and this isn't financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. By the way, guys, before we crack into the video, heads up, in about 2 to 4 weeks, we'll be launching our Patreon. So for those of you who want to know our SoFi price targets and buy ranges, and even see our entire SoFi position, numbers and all, with updates on all the moves we make and why we made them, you can find that all there. The window to join the Patreon will only be open for about 1 week to maybe 2 weeks max before we close it, so be sure to be on the lookout. Without further ado, let's get right into it. In the midst of huge banks closing their branches, SoFi, on the other hand, is picking up steam. And when we say SoFi is the bank of the future, we are not kidding. And here's our 4 key points to why SoFi is the bank of the Number 1, SoFi offers products that are meant to assist its customers at every step of their lives. If you happen to use the SoFi app, you know for sure that Anthony Noto isn't kidding whenever he says products are better when they are used together. If it only takes, say, around $30 for SoFi to gain a new member, the company won't be spending another $30 just so this new customer buys another product. Let's take Apple for example. When I bought my first iPhone, I didn't stop there. I ended up buying a MacBook, AirPods, and other Apple products. SoFi's products are better when used together. Once you get introduced to SoFi, you're hooked into using the products that can help you. SoFi has student loans, personal loans, home loans, car loans, even insurance, and so much more, which makes the company literally present in every stage of their members' life. In a nutshell, this means lower customer acquisition costs and long-term value. SoFi is more than just talk. In its Q4 earnings report, SoFi reported a total of nearly 5.2 million products at the end, which were more than double compared to the 2.5 million products at the end of 2020, proving that its members are actively cross-buying in its one-stop shop platform. Number 2, its technology platform serves as a backbone for other fintech companies too. Not only does SoFi serve its members like you and me, it serves other fintech companies too. Galileo and Technisys working together is one of SoFi's greatest assets. Here's a clip of Commander Noto explaining exactly how the combination of Galileo and Technisys work together seamlessly.
We are constantly focused on making our products better. In the category of checking and savings, in the category of credit cards, and in the category of investing, we also want to be vertically integrated so that we can bring to bear the fastest innovation at the lowest cost and the best product, doing real-time decisioning and personalization. And the first step in vertically integrating our checking and savings account was to buy Galileo. And Galileo is a payment processor into the debit and ACH networks. In addition to that, it provides software through APIs to allow partners to build their applications in a seamless way and really in a turnkey fashion. As our partners at Galileo begin to think about more products, they need more products and services. But guess what? The products and services that people that partner with Galileo need are the same products and services that SoFi needs. And so as a company, we currently have 4 products that all run on 4 different core technologies. Checking and savings runs on a core technology from a partner. It's called Profile. Our invest product runs on a different core with a different partner, and our credit card runs on a different core with a different partner. We knew over time for us to get to the next level of best of breed product, the next level of personalization and innovation, next level of real-time decisioning, we would need to have one unified core. And so we're in the marketplace looking for one unified core and debating whether to partner with somebody or build it ourselves. We found Technisys and a couple of other companies like Technisys, and ultimately came to the conclusion that Technisys was the best partner for us to build one unified core across our borrow, saving, and spending products. The more work we did with Technisys and the more we started to understand the technology, we realized that it would serve SoFi well, but it also would serve all Galileo's partners incredibly well as they want to add more products. So at the end of the day, we are a consumer direct company. We're trying to build the best financial products for our consumers. To do that, we need to be vertically integrated. We want to take the technology that we build or buy that helps us be vertically integrated and then turn that into a business, which is what we've done with Galileo, and now we'll do with Technisys. So its first priority is to serve SoFi very well, but those technologies that do that, we want to make the industry have access to them so they can benefit from the same level of innovation and the same level of speed and low cost.
Number 3, data collection helps SoFi in a lot of ways. Capitalizing on its technology platforms allows SoFi to see the whole financial picture of its members. Data collection is one of the major advantages that fintech companies have. With this, they're able to automatically see their customers' financial history, understand their behavior, offer financial products in real time, and underwrite them safely. And whenever SoFi is launching a new product, there's a high chance that it's going to be a hit because Commander Noto and his management team isn't just launching a new product just cause, it'll always be based on the information they've gathered. Number 4, SoFi is officially a bank. If you're a true Sofian soldier, you know this is one of the biggest news that greeted us this year. With their bank charter approval, SoFi will not have to rely on third-party banks to keep its members' deposits. On top of that, this will allow SoFi to offer financial products with a lot of perks and benefits when settled timely. In fact, its newly launched SoFi Checking and Savings enables its members to gain an industry-leading annual percentage yield of up to 1%, which provides 33 times the national average interest rates on balances at the time of recording this. We know there are many more points to argue that SoFi is the bank of the future, but this was our favorite 4. If you have any reasons why you think SoFi is the bank of the future, comment them down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and it would help other SoFi investors as well. The rise of fintech companies in our society highly pivots the way customers see the traditional banking processes. The 2 to 3 day banking period just isn't going to work in a world where automation and real time are becoming more and more usual. And between the battle of fintech, the one who offers more will likely dominate. Do you ever feel frustrated opening different apps for different purposes?
I feel you, dog.
Some apps offer only lending, some savings and checking accounts, some only offer trading. And believe us when we say it gets annoying filling up a one-time password for each app in the long run.
Believe me.
The ultimate problem that these fintech apps will have to face is that their customers will want to have more from their app. People don't want to be opening one app after another, but SoFi will be able to dodge this problem. Social Finance, aka SoFi, remains to be the only company who offers all of these and more in one single app. It allows its members to save, spend, earn, borrow, and invest, hence a one-stop shop for your financial needs. The rise of fintech companies has made legacy banks get a taste of their own medicine, and though there are many fintech companies out there that are giving financial solutions to a century-old financial problem, it is only SoFi that is trying to give solutions to every financial product there is. And with that, we're freeing up some cash and buying more.
Totally buying this.
Our Patreon comes with Monday through Friday real-time stock market updates, a fundamental change panic button that you could always check out when the market seems to panic, and we're including a lot more exciting things, so be sure to always stay tuned. We'll be giving more detailed updates about this in our up-and-coming videos. Thanks for watching, we greatly appreciate it, and until next time, peace.